Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to today's video. So, you want to learn how to win your first classic challenge or win even more classic challenges? Well, today I'll be doing a guide on what to do in certain situations and what you should be doing when you play the classic challenge with the 2.9 balloon cycle as a 50-time winner. So, let's get started. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I do hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary. Okay, first of all, begin with your bomb tower here. If you perfectly time it, you'll be able to fully counter both of those bombers. This placement works well for Dark Goblin if it's coming the opposite lane, and it works for other things. Looks like this guy's running a pretty, could be Mortar, or, okay, looks like it's against a Log Bait type of deck. We're going to perfectly time our Ice Golem here. Okay, we don't get it down. First advice I'd give you guys is try not to make mistakes, try not to get nervous, don't let the emotions get the best of you. Now, I know that sometimes, okay, usually when they place recruits, the first thing you want to do is get to your bomb tower. Bomb tower is really important, and as soon as we place it down, we potentially have enough to cycle back to another one. Those recruits will push. The Princess Tower will lock on. Let's push these recruits to the other side. Bomb tower should take care of everything. Let's drop a miner low as well. Wasn't really needed, but it's okay. Get our skellies down. Okay, looks like we are lagging a little bit, but we do fully counter that really well. So this type of recruits bait deck, but as I was saying, first tip is don't let the emotions get the best of you. Don't let your nerves get to you. I know winning a classic challenge or being close to winning your first is really huge and it's a big achievement, but you just don't want to let that get in the way because it will affect you, and your chances of winning do slightly decrease. So always stay calm. Always stay calm. Be in your state, be in your flow state, and you'll definitely see an improvement. Okay, so here we're just gonna skellies. We are gonna have to take damage. That's our second tip here. Learn to take damage. It's okay to take damage sometimes. You just have to. Sometimes you just need to save up your elixir and not overcommit. Our opponent's gonna have to respond to that so we can go in. He goes for an Ice Wizard, so he won't really have anything. We can Giant Snowball. He's gonna get another Dark Goblin down, so we're just gonna snipe it out, if possible. Which we can on time, but that's okay. He's gonna be able to recruits now, so let's just balloon because he has nothing to counter. Now the third tip is always remember the cycle of your opponents. Each card takes 4 cycles, so always remember that, guys. Now, the main threat is on this side. It's not on this side. We can take damage here, but the bigger threat is right here. So let's Bark Barrel here. Get another bomb tower down. As I said, it's really important to get that bomb tower down. We do take some damage here, which is unfortunate. But as I said before, just stay calm. The bigger threat is on this side, so we're going to have to focus on this side a bit more. We can use our skellies as well. And that'll fully counter that Berserker. We can go in for a push. Our opponent doesn't have a building, so we really don't have to place our balloon in any specific way. He's going to Ice Wiz now. But we do have our miner to snipe out his Dark Gob, and this should be game here. He's going to get a Goblin Gang down, but that won't be enough. So we're going to Bomb Tower, Snowball, and that should get 2 hits there. It does get 2 hits. We're just going to Skellies here. Try not to take as much damage, and all we have to do now is just get some chip damage. We're going to balloon first, get back to it, Ice Golem. He's going to start playing defensively here, but all we have to do is just use our miner. That's really our main concern, and this should be game. Miner, Snowball. We should fully counter everything, and that should be game. And hope this helped against recruits, and I'll see you all in the next match. Okay, it looks like this guy has 1,000 classic challenge wins, so we're going against one of the best classic challenge players of all time here. Let's go for a miner. Also, try not to panic when you see other people's badges. You know, it's really not that important. You have to gain that confidence in yourself, and you have to believe that you are better than everyone. Okay, looks like he's playing Lava, which is a pretty hard counter. Let's get to our Muskie. Cycling Muskie with Lava matchups is really important. You don't really see Lava a lot in classic challenges. You'll mostly see meta decks in classic challenges, but we can also go for this. We're going to protect our Muskie, of course. Protecting Muskie in this deck is just really important. We're going to Bomb Tower here because after all that destroys and the Bomb Tower's death damage will fully kill everything as well. Let's get a Miner down just to keep protecting. Get a Snowball down as well. Some Skellies up high and then an Ice Golem here just to take care of everything else. Now this is a pretty interesting deck our opponent is running, but you know, just be as calm as you can. Be patient, you know, just because we might be up in Elixir doesn't mean we have to go in. What we want to do now is just defend. He's going to have to lava the back again, so if he does, then I'm going to get my Muskie down and then go for a Balloon. Okay, he gets it down. Now, I would go for a Balloon, and as I'm very tempted to, I just feel like that's not really the play here. We're just going to go for a Bart Bro. Keep protecting our Muskie here. Get a Miner down. I'm not sure if he'll clone again, but we're going to get a Bomb Tower here. Protect our Muskie once more. Okay, looks like we aren't able to get it down in time. We're in a Muskie now to snipe out that Flying Machine. It's really the biggest threat here. And then some Skellies just to distract for a while. And another clean set of defense there. Our opponent's going to have to respond with some Skellies, so we could either predict them or we can go for a Bart Bro. Okay, well played by our opponent there. What I'm going to do now is go in because he's only going to have bats. Okay, that's a mistake by him. Now he's going to have to place a Baby Dragon down, and we'll be able to fully defend this side. He gets a Void down. Won't really do much for him there. We'll get a Muskie down. We should be able to get 3 hits on the tower. Get an Ice Golem down here. Get a Bart Bell down here. Go for this. Go for a Bomb Tower up high. This will prevent the clone here. He's going to have to respond with some Skellies. Okay, great. Ice Golem down will fully kill everything there. We don't really have to panic here. And that should be some really clean defense there. And all we have to do now is just win his tower. And that's how you be one of the best classic challenge players. And here we're just going to get some death damage. Go for a Muskie. Go for an Ice Golem up high. Get a Miner down, and really no point in panicking here. Just try not to panic and make good placements. That's another tip I'll give you guys. Defend your Muskie as best as you can. It's really important. We're going to go for a Bart Bro here. Go for an Ice Golem just to keep pressuring our opponent here. We do know he has Skellies, so we're going to Miner and follow it along with the Snowball as well, and we should chip a lot of his tower down. And Muskie should lock on, and that's game. I'll see you guys in the next match. Okay, up against Void here. So I really do hope all those tips did help as well. And if you made it this far, please leave a like and subscribe. As always, if we do have an awkward cycle, we can always go for a Snowball. Just get it out of the way. Our opponent is playing Royal Chef, so this might be a beatdown deck. Let's go for some Skellies in the middle. Now against beatdown decks, you just want to play patient as well. Usually Bomb Towers here or here work really well. Okay. First thing we're going to do is go for a Bomb Tower here. Looks like this might be a Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Machine deck, so putting our Bomb Tower works really well here. Anti-NATO placement, you want to put your Muskie right here, just to avoid some spells. Get an Ice Golem down here, so everything pulls, and Ice Golem will be able to slow everything down there. Bring it back up here. Some Skellies up here as well, just to fully kite everything, and we should barely take any damage there. We also do have our Muskie, and he's going to have to respond to it, so we're just going to let him respond and not defend it. Now, usually up against this type of deck, they don't really have a lot of air counters, so what I'm just going to do is go for a Miner up high, go for my Balloon, and I'm pretty sure he has nothing else. The only thing he can really do now is go for his own push there, which we do have to get ready for. We might have to tower trade here, but that's okay because we might be slightly up in Elixir. So all we have to do is just Bomb Tower. I'm a Bomb Tower a bit closer just to play it safe here. What we're going to do is get an Ice Golem down just to kite that P.E.K.K.A. Get this down. Okay, he tries to predict our Skellies, but that won't really work out for him. As I said before, this is really perfect. We're going to surprise him with some Skellies here and catch him off guard. Looks like he's going to have to rage early now. We're going to go for a Miner here. We're gonna get a bomb tower down as well. Unfortunately, we do have to take some damage, but that's okay. You know, that's just all a part of how things go. Get a giant snowball down. Looks like we do lose our tower here. And usually up against these decks, it's kind of terrible to lose your tower. But we did catch him off cycle, so I think we can go in. Go for Balloon Ice Golem here. Okay, we can't snipe anything out right now. Okay, we can snipe out his Mega Minion if possible. Okay, we don't, but we do still get a hit there. We're gonna go for a Bomb Tower here, actually. Go for a Miner here. Now it's gonna be kind of terrible here. We're gonna have to use our Skelly as a kite. Go for an Ice Golem here. Giant Snowball. Just to fully kill all of that. And he does still have a P.E.K.K.A there, so we just have to be careful. Go for a Bomb Tower up high. Unfortunately, that does able to pull, which is really weird. Some Skelly just to distract for a while. Go for an Ice Golem to snow everything down. Get this down. Okay, looks like our opponent does sadly win there, and that is game, so I'll see you all in the next match. Up in our next match here against Baby Pero, another tip I'll give you guys is take those losses. It's okay to take losses, you know, accept the fact that you lost and move on. A tip for Clash Royale and a tip in real life as well. Accept the fact that you lost and just move on. You know, it's really important to just accept things sometimes. Sometimes you just may not win, sometimes you make mistakes, but that's just all a part of how you learn. Even I learned myself, so that's another tip I'll give you guys. Okay, we can go for Golem, just protect for a while. Okay, it looks like that witch will fully be killed. Bomb tower up high like this will fully counter Skellies, because if we place it a tile lower, it'll still fully pull, but then if he does activate his ability, the skeletons will lock on, and we don't really want to waste a lot of damage. I mean, we don't want to waste a lot of elixir. So we're gonna miner the back here. Not really the best of a cycle we have right now, and okay, we might be cooked here actually. Nothing we can really do. We're gonna go for a Bart Bro. Go for a bomb tower up high. And as I said before, sometimes you will just face those hard counters and there's really nothing you can do about it, but as I said before, just don't give up. It's really important not to give up. Let's go for an Ice Golem here. Go for some Skellies up high. We might bait out a spell here. Okay, it looks like we don't bait anything out, but there's always still a chance of a comeback. If not, then try to see what you can learn from the decks without having to really stress yourself out a lot. Sometimes you just have to take the loss and move on. But we can go for a counter push here since our opponent really isn't doing anything. Actually, yeah, I feel like right now would be a good time to go for a counter push. We're gonna miner right here. Okay. We're gonna giant snowball as well. He does have void, but we might get a good amount of hits here. 1, 2. Okay, we only get 2 hits there. He's gonna golem. Okay, he golems it back. We're gonna get some skellies on the other side down. He might skeleton king as well. Ice golem here. Okay, he fully missed that void there. That's perfect. We can go in. Okay, we have to really play well now. Okay, looks like he's gonna accept the fact that we're gonna tower trade. Go for this here. Go for an Ice Golem up high. We are gonna have to snowball. Bomb tower here. Okay. Just have to play patiently. Go for an Ice Golem up high. And then we can go for a balloon. Golem here. He might have his Evo Inferno Dragon, but I don't think there's really nothing he can do here. Bomb tower here. And that should fully be game. As I said before, guys, never give up. And that's how you win. Don't let your nerves get the best of you. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. This is how you always win. It works every single time. I'll see you guys. Well, actually, we just have one last match left, so let's do it. As I said before, just remain calm. Just wait for that last match. Having a lot of confidence is really the key here. Knowing how to manage yourself and control yourself is important. You learned a lot of things. Okay, looks like we might go up against the deck we faced earlier, so let's go for a Barbarian Barrel here. Get back to our bomb tower. And as I said before, what we learned from that game we lost, we have to apply to this new game. So we're gonna Muskie here. And then we're also gonna Ice Golem here, just so that Goblin Machine does not lock on our Muskie. And this will fully take care of this. So we're gonna place our miner a little bit higher as well, because if Goblin Machine gets too close to the tower, it's gonna lock on. Okay, this will maybe kite. Looks like it doesn't. I'm gonna get a bomb tower down as well here. Unfortunately, we have to. Okay, our opponent is being way too aggressive there. Really good by us. Good defending there. If our opponent was smart enough, then he'd save up his elixir because we don't have bomb tower, so he would have been able to go in, but now he has to defend this. Not really sure what he's going to defend with. Okay. He goes for a Goblin Machine here. This should be good for us. Now, I'd go for a Barbarian Barrel. A little bit higher than usual because we want to use our miner to tank for his Mega Minion. So as soon as he places Goblin Giant down, well, we're not going to let him. We're going to miner now. See if we can protect. Okay, he's going to have to Mega Minion now. So what I'm going to do is place my bomb tower closer just to be able to kite that Mega Minion and also his Goblin Giant here. Okay, he uses Bomber. We use an Ice Golem just to distract everything. We should fully be able to win his tower over and counter. Another thing that's really important to remember is you want to be able to know their cycles. Okay, we're going to Muskie here. Go for a Barb Barrel just a tad bit higher. Go for a Miner here. Surprise him with some Skellies. This should lock on both. So that Goblin Curse really won't work for him. And he did make a mistake there. So what I'm going to do is take advantage of this mistake. Because he has no more spells. Going for this. He's only going to have Mega Minion and Goblin Giant. And he knows he's cooked. So this is game here. Really, really important that you stay confident. He's not going to be able to cycle back to a spell in time. And that's game. That's how you win your classic challenge. And I really did hope that helped a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the very next video here. Classic challenges are the best. Here's the last tip I'll give you guys. Classic challenges are best played in the very beginning of a new season and in the very end of the season. You can play whenever you'd like, but I really suggest that classic challenges are just a great way to be able to practice whatever deck you want to play. And I really did hope that, guys. I really hope that helped. And let me know what you guys think about the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's open this and see what we get. For 10 gems, you get pretty decent things, but what's most important is that you do get the experience. So I did hope that helped a lot, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.